All right, nice job, Fly Zone. Boosted BMX. Congrats on the team sheet wins. Riders, parents, listen up for tonight's riders meeting. All right, guys, first go-around's going down here pretty quick. If you're not back there already, head on back to staging. We'll get started here in just a minute. Nelson, I couldn't interrupt that guitar solo, man. You got to let that one play out. All right, Moto 1, 910 local open. Looks like Moto 1's locked and loaded up there. As always, waiting for that big thumbs up, Nelly B. Thumbs up, locked and loaded. Here we go. All right, gates down. We are rolling Wednesday night under the lights. On the track right now, Porter, Teague, Chow, Donald Bross, and Sage Hoover coming down from Madtown. Oh, yeah, Madtown colors out front. A hurry out of Bermsville we go and headed down that 2 straightaway. Yeah, it's got to be Hoover on the mover. 25 bike, a Teague out there in the 2 spot. Whidbey looked at me after I said that and was like, wow, dude. Hoover on the mover. You know? Stuff just comes to me. Coming down that back straightaway, top 2 moving on. Hoover coming back this way. He's going to cruise on through with a 25 bike. A Levi Teague out of Moto 1. 2 out there. 13-14 local open. 9 riders showing up for 13-14 tonight. Oh, no. Dropped one off there in Bermsville. I'll get him checked out. Hernandez, Max Stewart Gray, and the Flying Hawaiian Ramirez. Heading down that 3 straightaway, we go looking at the top 2 moving on to that main event here. Flying Hawaiian's got a brand new Chase carbon fiber chase. Kegel's Bike Shop built up, and it looks like they made it pretty fast to me. Flying Hawaiians in there with a state 6 of LC Gray moving on a Moto 2. Down riders back up. Awfully quiet back in that corner. Let's hear for him back there. He's back up and moving. We'll give him a minute to get it back going down there. Tough break. Second rack up there, 13-14 Moto 3. Moore, Suter, Nayland, Rivera. Yeah, gates down. Second rack, 13-14 local open out there right now. See who's got that early hole shot moving into Bermzilla. Brand new Midwest Militia jerseys out there, and they look sharp. They look fast. It's got to be more out front right now. State 7, 44 bike in that 2 spot. That's Nayland. Top 2 moving on. Second go round, we'll combine them up and take 4 more. Armando, you okay? All right, thumbs up from Hernandez. He'll be back up there second go round. Coming down that back straightaway, it's got to be more.
Are they in school?
More turning and burning with Nayland out of Moto 3. 4 out there, 9-10 girls cruiser, total points action. Look out, one-way moto. It's got to be the Star Cupcake Sunflower. Around that tower turn we go. It's got to be the Star out there in the top spot, headed on that 3 straightaway. Yeah, one-way moto in the house. In 9-10 girls cruiser out there. Got a bar-to-bar battle going on for 2 and 3 out there. The Star checking out right now on the one bike. Coming down that back straightaway. 2 and 3. Bar-to-bar as we head down that back straightaway. Yeah, 2 bikes. Sunflower going to cruise on through with a 2-point. And Cupcake will take a 3 out there out of Moto 4. 5 on the track right now. 17-20 women's cruiser. Pearson, Whidbey, and Melton. Single file style, they go. Girl powered on that 3 straightaway into the final turn. It's got to be Steezy out there. Steezy bringing it on through. She's going to get the low point out there. It looks like Whidbey's going to get a 2 and Melton a 3 as we bring it on back on a Moto 5. 6 out there, 9 cruiser. Wallace, Ike, and James. Heading down that 3 straightaway, total points action here. It's got to be more Kegel's Bike Shop colors in the top spot. The Hunter, Tarn James. Leading the show out of that final turn. I think that's Cheesy Animal out there. Gatlin Wallace in that 2 spot. Headed back this way. Across the line we go. And to the stripe. Cheesy Animal in there with a 2. Looking like the 26 bike. The Boss. Dex Ike out there. He'll get a 3 out of Moto 6. 7 on the track. 12 cruiser. Williams, Henderson, Wallace. Yeah, it's going to be Henderson out there. More one-way colors. Coming on that back straightaway. Henderson is gone. Cruising on through 17 bike with a low point. Looking like that 005, the Viper with a 2, and the Show is going to get a 3 out there in Moto 7. Moto 8, 15 cruiser, Bungie, Tyndall, Henderson. More total points action here in 15 cruiser, Moto 8, and that's got to be C-Man Tyndall. Tyndall out front right now, coming on that back straightaway. Happy Feet on the move. Oh, look out. Across the line we go into the stripe, the 3 bike. The Storm will hold on to the 2. And Happy Feet will hold on to the 3 out of Moto 8. 9 out there, 17-20 cruiser, Andrews, Henderson, and the Candyman Barnes. It's got to be Henderson out front right now. Andrews in that 2 spot. Candyman sitting 3. In and out of that final turn we go. Headed back this way. That's how it's going to go. Melanster checking out. Mini Mangler out there with a 2. And the Candyman, JT Barnes, will get a 3 out of Moto 9. 10 out there, 56-60 cruiser. Pulaski right, Melton. And Melton is just having the time of his life out there. Come down that 3 straightaway, right out there in the 2 spot. Pulaski sitting 3. Oh, yeah. Coming back this way, Melton. Coming on through. Looks like Melton's going to get the low point out there. Wright's going to get a 2. Right. Going to get a 2. Pulaski a 3. 5 and under novice. 2 racks, 9 riders showing up. You know what that means? Yeah, 8 wide come main event time. Newton, Swinbank, Mac Nelson, and Hayward. Yeah, it's got to be the 198 bike out front right now. Oh, the 556 Jam Bam. Oh, no, you got Jam Bammed out there. Nelson in the top spot. Coming down that 2 straightaway, 3 straightaway. Hayward out there in the 2. And that's what we're looking at. Top 2 riders. Moving on to Moto 11 here, and we got a bar-to-bar battle going on down that back straightaway. First go around for the bragging rights. Let's see what's going on here. 198 takes it back. Hayward cruising on through with the 556. Yeah, buddy. Nelson Hayward moving on. Second rack on the track, 500 novice. Looking at Vian, St. Vincent, Whitlow, and Embry. Embry out there. Yeah, coming down that 3 straightaway. I see Broke Folk Colors out there in the 2 spot. Sunshine, St. Vincent. Again, looking at the top two riders moving on. Straight to that main event. Coming down that back straightaway. Man, Embry's gone. Checking out right now. Embry picked up a new sponsor. 552 coming on through. He's going to take that first qualifying spot at 2, and it looks like Sunshine St. Vincent. Sunshine St. Vincent taking that second qualifying spot out of Moto 12. 13 out there, 6 novice. Oh, we got a down rider out there. We're getting checked out. Smith, Foster, Campton, Tincham, and Scaduto. In and out of that final turn we go. Headed on the back straightaway. Again, top 2 moving on. Top 2 moving on. So we bring it on home towards the stripe. Yeah, we're going to get 531s in there. And the 626. Cash Tingham and Bryson Smith moving on out of Moto 13. 14 out there, 8 novice. Scoot Newton, Salinger, Hicks, Campton. Got somebody down there in the first straightaway, getting them checked out, back up and moving. So we head down that 3 straight. I think that's Duncan Campton out there, 225 bike. Guys on that first straightaway, make sure to give some extra noise to that downed rider. That's a tough way to start the night down there. Coming on that back straightaway, Campton leading the charge, looking for one spot up for grabs here. Campton gonna have to earn it here first go around, 225. Duncan Campton, look at that race face. Man, I wouldn't want to race that guy. Campton moving out of 8 novice first go around, Moto 14. Getting that down rider checked out. Guys, how about a little bit of encouragement down there in the first straightaway, that down rider. Trying to shake it off, trying to get back to the feet, and there we go. He's back up, guys. Thanks for getting behind our down riders down there. And as always, big shout out to our Rockford BMX Track crew. Those guys will be running around sprinting all night to keep us moving forward, keep us safe, and keep us smiling. Thanks, guys. Best in the game to do it. Gates down, 9 novice, 15 on the track right now. Roby, Rodriguez, O'Leary, and Fahey. Look at Fahey checking out. Big hole shot. Coming down that first straightaway into Bermzilla. Fahey going for that one and only qualifying spot. I see Midwest Colors out there in the 2. That's got to be Rodriguez. Rodriguez in the 2 spot. Right now it's all Fahey leading the charge around that 2 turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. Yeah, Fahey. Fly Zone Colors checking out. Paul, I hope you got Fahey on the team sheet tonight. Mackenzie's been crushing it out here this summer. Fahey coming on that back straightaway, checking out. Got 2 wins left? Oh, she's got 2 wins left. Yeah, Fahey cruising on through. Might be racking up another one tonight. We'll see what happens. 2 wins left for the big intermediate. 11 novice out there, 16, Allison Kruger Hood and Sweet Pea Mac. Yeah, it's got to be, I think, Caden Hood out there, 249 bike, coming on that back straightaway. Top rider moving on. We're taking one. Hood, good charge toward the stripe. No, 249 is going to hold on to it. Caden Hood taking that one and only out of 16. 17 out there, 13 novice, Spate, Kadia, Swain, and Hayward. Look at Hunter Swain out there. Swain showing up. Yeah, making the New Jerseys look fast. In and out of that final turn we go, headed on the back straightaway. Swain, 595. Looking for that top spot. We're taking one, and Hunter Swain getting it done out there out of Moto 17. 18 on the track right now, 16 novice. Looking at Phelps, Velarde, Russell, and Roby. Oh, look out, little bump, little run in turn 2. Russell out front right now. Roby's trying to reel him in. Headed down that 3 straightaway to the final turn. Russell, Roby, 1 and 2. We got room for one rider moving on. charging hard down that back straightaway. Russell's going to get it done out there in Moto 18. 19 in the track right now, all loaded up here in 26-35 novice. Oh, yeah, Perkins, Lance, Whidbey, Nelson, Hayward, Embry, and Bross. Heading down that 3 straightaway, it's got to be Jacob Lance out there, 255. We're taking 3, top 3, moving on. Oh, little close quarters action down there in turn 3. Bross is on the move. Let's see what's going on here as we bring it on back to the stripe. 255, 735, and the 828 all moving on. Hayward, Nelson, and Lance all moving on out of Moto 19. 20 out there, 41-45. Rodriguez, Simmons, Candyman, Barnes. Heading down that 3 straightaway, Candyman Barnes out front right now, in and out of that final turn. And headed down the back straightaway, Barnes going to bring it on home for the low point. Looking like the 497, Brandon Simmons all the way down here from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Thanks, Brandon, for coming down and racing with us. Rodriguez will get a 3 out there out of Moto 20. 21, 6-inner, Mac, Ike, and Nalen. Lightning Lily on the move right now. That's got to be Broke Folk Colors out there. The dude, guys, it's the dude's birthday. Connor Mack, happy birthday. If you see him in the pits, word on the streets, he's got some cupcakes he's walking around with. Also, word on the streets is the announcer ate more than one of them. The dude, happy birthday, buddy. Thanks for the cupcakes. They were good. I felt bad eating them. They were great. Yeah, 22 out there, 7-inner, Lance, Wynn, Ike, St. Vincent, Whitlow, Bross, and Henderson. All bunched up in this one, 7-inner. Looking at the top 3. Top 3 moving on. Oh, yeah, coming on that back straightaway. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's the Nag 18 in there. The 3 and the 80 going to get it done. St. Vincent, Henderson, and the boss, Dex Ike, all moving on out of 22. 23 out there, 9-inner, Simmons, Moore, Hernandez, Donnell. You got Aiden and Adrian Hernandez out there in this one. Heading down that 3 straightaway, room for 2 riders moving on here as we bring it in and out of that final turn and back this way towards the stripe. Yeah, it's got to be the 116 in there with the Nag 13. That's got to be Hernandez and Bad Barbie. Talia Donnell moving on out of 23. 24, 10-inner, Williams, Chow, Kadia. Yeah, headed down that 3 straight away in the final turn. Oh, little bump, little run. Z-Man, 217, trying to hold on to that low point. Took it real low in turn 3. Across the line we go to the stripe. Kachow's going to try to get him, but the 217 to Williams with a low point. Kachow with a 2, Kadia with a 3. 13 inner, total points action here in 25. Swain, Geiger, Nelson. Yeah, it's got to be Avery Nelson out there, top spot. I already know. I look over my right shoulder. Going to see Jake down there. Just reminiscing. Nelson coming on back this way. 41 back, and Nelson's in there with a low point. 22, a Geiger with a 2. And Sassy Pants Swain with a 3 out of Moto 25. 26, 35 inner, Vians, Harold Foster. Yeah, it's got to be Foster. Foster getting a little squirrely on that back straightaway. I got to call him out on that one. 265 Ions with a 2, squirrely Willie style. Harold with a 3 out there on Moto 26. Tootin' Harold, he's going by tonight. 41, 45 inner. Wynn, Scholes, and Melton out there. Melton leading the charge, heading down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Scholes in the 3 spot. Wynn out there in the 2, going to try to reel in Melton. Coming on that back straightaway, Melton, Wynn, 1 and 2. Here we go towards the stripe. Here comes Wynn. Oh, trying to take it away, but Melton's going to get that low point. Wynn with a 2, and Schultz with a 3. Oh, look out! Oh, first turn Pulaski on the track right now. Yeah, around that 2 turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. Yeah, Pulaski got the lead going on here down that 3 straight in the final turn. All I'm saying is if you're behind Pulaski in the back straightaway, good luck. Back straight Pulaski, a.k.a. Berm Warfare Pulaski, a.k.a. getting it done first go-around Pulaski. He's in there with a low point. Wright with a 2, Melton with a 3 out of Moto 28. 29, 15, 16 girls expert, Meekum, Scaduto, Parham, Pearson, Manahano. Yeah, it's got to be Meekum out there in the top spot. 4 bike, Factory 09 colors coming on that back straightaway. Meekum coming on through with a 1 of 2. Here comes Parham. Oh, Parham had it. Shut it down. Manahano going to get that second qualifying spot out of 29. 30 out there, 9 expert. Wallace, Teague, James, Porter. It's got to be Levi Teague out there, 25 bike. Teague leading the charge. In and out of that final turn we go and headed down the back straight. Little bump, little run for the 2 spot. Look out. The Hunter. He ain't backing down out there. 25 bike of Teague's going to cruise on through. 79 bike. Action Jackson and the Hunter, man. Keep an eye on that second go around. 11 expert, 31. Williams, Dawson, Hoover, Manuel, Wallace. Yeah, more Madtown colors representing. Shout out to all the Madtown riders. Coming on that back straightaway, Hoover on the top spot. Hoover going to bring it on through with the 64. Andrew Manuel. Where have the Manuels been? Where you guys been, Chris? Cabo. Okay. I get it. That's going to help, too, especially in turns. Guys, you can't see him, but he can hear you. We got the Viper back up on that third straightaway. You got a little noise for him out there? I promise he can hear you. Thanks, guys. 13 expert out there, Moto 32, Lane, Nayland, Stewart, Hernandez, and Gray. Heading down that 3 straightaway. That's got to be boosted colors out front right now. Top 2 moving on. In and out of that final turn. State colors out front right now. I think it's LC Gray. LC coming back this way with a 44 of Liam Nayland cruising on through. LC almost landed on Nayland's head. I'm glad that didn't happen. 33 out there, 14 expert. Rivera, Tebessing, Suter, Ramirez, Bungie, and Beard. Shout out to Tom Beard. I know he's watching on the live feed. Oh, yeah, the Flying Hawaiian out there. Flying Hawaiian on the top spot. Coming on that 3 straightaway again, guys. You build a bike down there, Kegel's Bike Shop. You got Mike and Kevro and Zach in the house. They're going to make it fast. There's your proof right there. Yeah, Flying Hawaiian in there with a 1 of 2. 6 bike moving on with him. Ramirez and Beard moving on. Out of Moto 33, 34 out there, 15 expert. Tyndall, Moore, Henderson. 33 bike out front right now. Seaman Tyndall coming around that 2-turn. Yeah, it's got to be Moore. Moore moves back to the 3 spot. That's Henderson out there in the 2. In and out of that final turn. Tyndall, Henderson, Moore is what we're looking at here. That's how it's going to go here in 34. 35. 17-20 expert. Henderson, Arrington, Goldsmith, Swinbank, and Scaduto. Well, yeah, it's got to be Swinbank out front right now. Coming on that 2 straightaway. Oh, Henderson out there. Melanster got a good charge going on here. Looking at the top 2. Arrington right there in the mix. Arrington on the low side. Oh, little bump. Little run. Coming on that back straightaway. Swinbank. Henderson trying to hold on to it. Here comes Arrington. Oh, Henderson's going to get it done there in the back straightaway. Moving on with Swinbank out of 35.
180 and 102.
Hey, we're looking for Axel Sheffield. Axel, we need you in the gate, buddy.
This is his first race ever. I think it's bad. No, they just signed up. No.
Axel Sheffield. I think it's one of his first races out here. We're looking for you, Axel. 629 bike. Head on up to the gate, buddy. Time to rock.
I've never seen.
Sometimes Mercedes is walking like she's about to just give somebody a whooping. I don't know who. I don't know what they did. But, guys, I hope you're all in your A game down there in the back straightaway because Mom is coming and she does not look happy. right, guys, we're getting Axel up there. Axel Sheffield is one of his first races ever out here. He's getting locked and loaded up there. Guys, Red Roof Building, Troy's looking real bored down there. He's got a plate of homemade spaghetti to anybody buying a T-shirt tonight. He might not have it tonight. He might have to bring it at a later date and time, but Troy's down there, Red Roof Building. Get down there, grab a hat, a T-shirt. You know we got the BMX Mania shirts down there. Sending some love and homage to the Hulkster. Got some BMX Mania shirts down there, guys. Stop and see Troy. Pick something up. Strider riders on the track right now. Looking at Bailey Moore, Randy Wallen, and one of his first races ever out here, Axel Sheffield. Yeah, 3 wide, heading into that first turn. Oh, yeah. Got some helpers out there. The Hunter, Tarn James out there. How does Tarn go out there and run around the track on foot after all the laps he does? That guy is an animal. Coming on that 2 straightaway, all bunched up in the front for the Strider crew. I think that's Bailey Moore out there. That's Randy Wallen. 413 Wallen out front right now, coming around that 2 turn. 579 Bailey Moore and Axel Sheffield. Nice job, Axel. Keep it going, buddy. Heading down that 3 straightaway.
Yeah, probably.
Got a guest announcer up here. Oh, no. Guest announcer's got no batteries.
4-7. Yeah, I'm not here.
Guest announcer in the house. Batteries locked and loaded, ready to go. You got it?
Yeah, Garrett, who do we got coming down this back straight? It's always my favorite. Striders out here. Let's go.
I'm going to Red Robin. See ya.
Randy Wallen.
7.
Let's go. All right. Who do we got coming up? Axel. Good job, bud. Good job. Good job. We're going to follow that up by Bailey. We're going to see you guys back up here pretty soon.
Jake, we're going to need a new gate starter. Lickety split. This guy sounds like he's made for this tower up there, Nelson. Nelson
No,
Brown.
I don't fit in this square quite the way you do, so I'm gonna decline, sadly.
I'm trying to go to Golden Corral, man. Somebody get in the gate.
Yeah, I love my seat where I'm at. I get the best action out of the gate.
You got the smooth tone, though. You got the smooth tone.
Thank you. Let's keep that on the download. The DL. That I don't think Jake will let it happen anyways.
I don't know. All I'm saying is there's not many people on earth that could replace Merle Ward. Nobody, in fact. But the next in line would be Mr. Nelson Brown.
Brown shirt.
Well, I appreciate that, Gary. You know I got much love.
And speaking of, guys, our annual Reaper City Ride for Merle Ward has been scheduled. Flyer has been made. I think that's going up tomorrow. That's going to be September 5th. Meeting up at Martin Park. Open ride, free ride for everybody. A memorial ride for our friend Merle Ward up in heaven. He'll be riding with us from the clouds. Merle Ward Memorial Ride going down September 5th. Meeting up at Martin Park. Flyer will be on the Reaper City Ride Out Facebook page, so anybody's welcome. Guys, second go rounds. We're going to be getting started here pretty quick, so head on up to staging. Second go rounds.
What happened to him?
This next song is going out to Troy down there. Putting out the vibe in front of the t-shirt booth. Got to have a song to reinforce it.
Because he always going to tell Rhea about
Ooh, Moto 1. Gates down. Somebody's down. Is that Kachow? Where you guys at for Kachow? Let's get him moving again. He can catch up. That guy will catch up. Watch this. Yeah, Moto 1 out there. Porter, Chow, Donald, Bross. Yeah, coming around that second turn. That's got to be boosted colors out there. I think that's Action Jackson, Porter, Kachow. Going to try to play a little catch-up. Can Kachow do it? Coming down that 3 straightaway. Oh, let's see what happens here. Kachow going to try to make his way into that berm. Got a little sideways. Oh, but he saved it. Coming down that back straightaway. Action Jackson's in there. Oh, we got Bad Barbie's in there. Look at this guy. Crashing the first straight, and he did it. 118 to Kachow. Good job. Nice job out there, Owen. Those kids are older. Nice try, buddy. All that matters is you try. Give it 100%. 13-14 local open. First rack combined up with the second. Coming down that back straightaway. Got room for 4 here. Suitor's in there. Rocket Ray's in there. Sharkbait's in there. Race is still on. We got room for 1 more as we head down that back straightaway. Broke Folk Colors coming in. The 29 bike of Hernandez is going to get it done out there. Good try out there, Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea Mac always gives it the best she can give. 4 out there. 9-10 girls cruiser Henderson. Henderson Moto, one-way colors out there. The Star got the low point first go round. She's going to make it happen again here second go round on the 1 bike. 2 bike out there. Sunflower with a 2 and Cupcake with a 3 out of moto number 4. 5 on the track right now. 17-20 women's cruiser Pearson, Whidbey, Melton. So we had first go around. Guys, this Saturday, noon to 4, we've got a summer camp going on out here. We are giving away memberships, and there's still a handful of spots left. Scholarship Day. You can sign up online right now, rockfordbmx.com. Sign up tonight if you're interested. Just a handful of spots left, guys. Free USA BMX membership. All you got to do is sign up online. It's going down this Saturday, noon to 4. Little afternoon summer camp right before school's back in. So, guys, if you got a friend you want to get out here and get them racing, get them signed up tonight. RockfordBMX.com. Click on the opening link that pops up, Scholarship Day. Brought to us by the Community Foundation of Northern Illinois and the In Youth We Trust program. Well, moving on, Moto 7, 12 cruiser coming back this way. Looking like the 17 bike. 17 with a low point. 005. The Viper in there with a 2. 713 with a 3 out of Moto 7. 8 out there, 15 cruiser. Tyndall, Henderson, Bungie. 1, 2, 3 is what we had first go around. Oh, Tyndall trying to hold on to that lead. Henderson's got a good run going as we bring it down that back straightaway. Across the line to the stripe we go. 6 bike in there. Tyndall, Henderson, Bungie. 1, 2, 3 out of Moto 8. Moto 9, 17-20 cruiser. Henderson, Andrews, and Candyman Barnes out there. First go around, Henderson got the low point. Andrews got a 2. Candyman Barnes got a 3. And looks like that's what's going on here one more time. 56-60 cruiser out there, Moto 10. Melton, Wright, Pulaski's what we had first go around. Oh, the battle between Wright and Pulaski continues. Right out there in the 2 spot, Pulaski. Around that tower turn we go and headed on the 3 straightaway. Right now it's all Melton. Melton on the top spot. Yeah, guys, that's your homework for tonight. When you go home, let somebody know about Scholarship Day. Free membership, guys. You got to sign up ahead of time, though. RockfordBMX.com. Melton's in there with a 1 of 3. Wright's going to get the 2. Pulaski with a 3 out of Moto 10. Moto 11, 5 and under novice. Combined up with 12. Oh, we got 4 riders out there. We're missing somebody. Well, looks like we got a boat ride out there. All 4 riders headed to the show. Who we missing out there, Nellie? Oh, Lincoln? Oh, where's little Lincoln at? 11 and 12 combined up, coming this way on that back straightaway. All 4 riders guaranteed spots to fill up that gate. 8 wide, guys. 8 wide in the main event for 5 and under novice. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a heater. 547 coming on through. It's got to be Nitro Newton. 482 out there. Peaches Mac. 313's in there. That's Princess Whitlow and the 516. Oh, we all know who that is. Hurricane Josie's in there. Yeah. 6 novice out there, Moto 13. Looking at Foster, Campton, and Holloway Scaduto. Coming down that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, is that my buddy Arlo Wild out there? 189 bike. Foster coming on back this way. Yeah, Foster's in there with a 1 and 2. Got a 514 moving on. So Foster and Campton moving on out of 6 novice. 14 out there, 8 novice on the track right now. Yeah, looking at Hicks, Salinger, and Scootin' Newton. Coming on that back straightaway, across the line we go into the stripe. Looks like the 215. Scootin' Newton's in there. Well, room for one more. One more rider moving on. Going upstairs. All right. It's got to be the 551. John Salinger moving on. Good try out there, Asher. Good try, buddy. 15 on the track right now. 9 novice. Looking at Roby, Rodriguez, and O'Leary. Yeah, coming back this way. Got more Midwest Militia colors out there. It's got to be Jace Rodriguez in the top spot, followed by 526. Bam Bam. John Roby moving on of Moto 15. 16 out there, 11 novice. Looking at Allison Kruger and Sweet Pea Mac. Top 2 moving on. Broke full colors. Checking out right now, Sweet Pea Mac. She's gone. Sweet Pea's in there with a 1 of 2. It's looking like the 4. Nope, 627. Hayward Allison moving on. All the way here from Genoa, Illinois, guys. Shout out to the Allison family, guys. Thanks for coming down. 13 novice, 17 out there. Spate, Kadia, Hayward. 199 bike. Yeah, Trenton Kadia leading the charge. Kadia's going upstairs. Got room for one more. It's going to go to the 549 bike. That's Bentley Spate out of Moto 17. 18 out there, 16 novice. Phelps, Velarde, Roby. Oh, little bike malfunction out there on that second straightaway. Well, get that checked out. Coming back this way, looks like Phelps and Roby moving on out of Moto 18. Yeah, 26, 35 novice, 19 out there. Perkins, Whitby, Embry, and Bross. Top 3 moving on. Saucy Brossy Sr. got the charge going on here out of that tower turn. Headed down the 3 straightaway. Yeah, moving on into that final turn. Saucy Brossy Sr. on the move. Coming on that back straightaway again. Top 3 moving on. I see Midwest Militia colors out there. Yeah, buddy. Saucy Brossy's in there. We got bar-to-bar action here. Embry and the 170 bike of Perkins moving on. Out of Moto 19, 20 out there, 41, 45 novice. Barnes, Simmons, Rodriguez. Got a good battle going on here for 2 and 3. Yeah, I think that's Candyman out front right now. Team H-Bomb colors. Coming on that back straightaway. Battles for 2 and 3. Simmons, Rodriguez, bar-to-bar. Here we go. Across the line. To the stripe, the 497 bike. Simmons going to lock down that 2 spot. Rodriguez with a 3. Whoa, almost lost it out there. The dude on the top spot got a little sideways, but he saved it out there. 6 inner, 21 on the track right now. Mac, Nayland, Ike. 1, 2, 3. Rocket Ray. Coming down that back straightaway. Love that guy, man. Rocket Ray and Suter, those guys. I'll tell you what. Got to be the dude. Happy birthday to the dude coming on through with a low point 26 bike and Nayland with a 2, and Ike will get a 3 out there. Look at Camry's ponytails, pigtails going on. 22 out there, 7 inner. Looking at Lance, Wynn, Whitlow, and Bross. Oh, yeah, all bunched up. Coming on that back straightaway, 2 and 3. Got a good battle going on there for 2 and 3. 239 of Lance is in there. We got the 126 and the 139 moving on. 126 and the 139. That's Wynn and Saucy Brossy Jr. Moving on out of 22. 23 out there, 9 inner. More. Meow Meow. Hernandez. And Meow Meow back in the house. Yeah, buddy. Simmons coming on that back straightaway. Charging hard. What's up, Meow Meow? She's in there with a 1 of 2 with a 150 bike. Chucky Moore moving on out of Moto 23. 24 out there, 10 in her first go around. The Z-Man, Williams got the low point. Kachow got a 2. Look at this battle going on up front right now. Kachow trying to reel in the Z-Man. The Z-Man's got a winning streak going on out here, though. Coming down that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, the Z-Man's in there with another low point. Kachow with a 2, 197. A Kadia with a 3 out of Moto 24. All right, Leah Geiger, no show. She'll get the 4 point out there. 13 intermediate. That's got to be Nelson. Sassy Pants, Swain in the 2 spot. Oh, they're setting up a little drag race here down that back straightaway. Nelson, Swain, 1 and 2 coming back this way. Sassy Pants with a good charge toward the stripe. Nelson going to hold on to it. Nelson and Swain, 1 and 2 out of Moto 25. 26 out there on the track right now. 26:35 inner. First go around, Foster got the low point out there. Foster coming back this way. Oh, Squirrely Willie going upstairs. Here we go. Squirrely Willie, I can't even say it. Charging hard, but Toot and Harold to get the 2 out there. Squirrely Willie and Toot and Harold will be tied up there, 5 points each. 41-45 in her out there, 27. Melton, Wynn, and Scholes. 1, 2, 3 is what we had first go around. Melton's got it going on one more time here. Kegel's Bike Shop colors. Wynn on the 2 spot. Schultz on the 3 as we head down that back straightaway. That's how it's going to go. Melton, Wynn, Scholes. 1, 2, 3. 28 out there, 56 and over inner. Pulaski, Wright, Melton. Oh, Wright's got it going on this go around. Pulaski. Lots of track left to go here. Pulaski in the 2 spot. Around that tower turn we go and headed down that 3 straightaway. Pulaski trying to get it ramped up here down the 3 straightaway. Heading into that final turn. Oh, yeah. Setting it up. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Here comes back straight. Pulaski getting it done. Yeah, another low point for Pulaski. Wright with a 2. Melton with a 3. 29 out there, 15, 16 girls expert. Scaduto, Parham, Pearson. Looks like Parham out there in the top spot. Leading the charge on that 3 straightaway to the final turn. Parham. Yeah, got it going on, coming down that back straightaway. Parham's in there. Got room for one more. Steezy's got a good charge here. Speed Queen, Scaduto, and Steezy. Oh, Steezy's going to get it done out there. Pearson moving on with Parham out of 29. 30 out there, 9 expert. Wallace, James, and Porter. It's got to be the hunter out there, Tarn James. James got it going on, coming out of that final turn and down the back straightaway. Battle's going to be for that second qualifying spot. Boosted colors. Wallace got a good charge going. Here we go. Across the line and back to the stripe. The 79. Action Jackson's going to get it done out there at a Moto 30. And 31. 11 expert. Williams, Dawson, and Wallace. In and out of that final turn. That's got to be state colors out there. The Viper. Parker Williams coming back this way. Williams in there with a low point. Looks like the 141 bike. Miles Dawson moving on out of 31. 32 out there, 13 expert. Stewart Hernandez and Hawk Lane. The Hawk, he's on the clips tonight for the first time. Looking pretty good on him, too. Coming down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, it's got to be Rocket Ray leading the charge, coming down that 3 straightaway. Rodriguez in the 2 spot. Hawk Lane in the 3. Lane trying to reel in Rodriguez. Here we go, coming down that back straightaway. Rocket Ray. Yeah, Rocket Ray going upstairs. All right. And the 29 of Hernandez. Hernandez moving on with Stewart out of 32. Close race out there, though. 14 expert out there, Moto 33. Rivera, Tebessing, Suter, and Bungie. Yeah, Happy Feet in there. That X up was not 270. And Sharkbait and Suter moving on with him. Where's Zach at? Zach, you got to ground Oliver. That X up was not 270. That's 1 week grounded. Whose cranks fell off? Oh boy. 15 expert out there, 34. Tyndall, Henderson, Moore is what we had first go around. Look at Henderson. Man, 13 bike. He's gone. Henderson, one-way colors heading around that two-turn. Guys, keep an eye on Kavi. That is going to be one of your main event pros lined up in the gate. I'm calling it right now. Henderson coming on that back straightaway, leading this one by a mile out there. Tyndall's going to get a 2 and Moore a 3. That's how it's going to go out of 34. 35, 17, 20 expert, Arrington, Goldsmith, and Scududo. Oh, Arrington going upstairs. Got a battle for 2 and 3 out there. 122 bikes. Got to be Goldsmith. Goldsmith battling with Speed Queen Scududo out there in the 3-spot. Keckle's Bike Shop colors. We heading on that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Yeah, looking like Arrington leading the charge back this way. Arrington's in there with a 122. Isaiah Goldsmith. That's going to do it. Make way for the AAA Pro Striders. Bailey Moore, Axel Sheffield, and Randy Wallen. And as always, Steezy's down here with the trophies. Yeah, guys. Couple things to go over here while we're waiting for our Strider riders. Guys, this Friday night's an open track. Open track, but one catch, guys. Free admission with school supply. Okay? Or it's $5. You don't have to be a USA BMX member. Okay? Friday night, 6 to 9. Friday night, open track, guys. $5 or a school supply. All right? That's your admission. That's Friday night, 6 to 9. No USA BMX membership required. Saturday, scholarship day, guys. Got to sign up tonight or this week before Friday night. Online, rockfordbmx.com. Got to sign up. Just click on the scholarship day tab. And that is a free 1-year USA BMX membership. And we'll be out here all day, guys. A summer camp brought to you by the Community Foundation of Northern Illinois. You heard that right, guys. Free membership. All you got to do is sign up tonight. Show up here 12 o'clock noon on Saturday. This Friday, this Saturday. Got some stuff going on out here. So we'll share those Facebook posts one more time this week. Be sure to share them, guys. Hit the share link. We appreciate it. Friday night, Saturday at noon. Is that Axel Sheffield out there in the top spot checking out right now? All right, Sheffield. Big lead going down that back straightaway for Sheffield. That's got to be Randy Wallen out there in the 2 spot. Bailey Moore in the 3. Guys, we've had a couple of rain delays out here, so we've got our last week's track MVP. We're going to give that out real quick before the main. So, as always, guys, if I get a little crowd down there at the starting hill, I'd appreciate it. Coming back this way, looking like the 629, Axel Sheffield, one of his first rides out here. Nice job, Axel. Randy Wallen, 413, coming on back this way. Wallen's in there. Nice job, Randy. And the 579 crossing the line, Bailey Moore. Nice job. As always, all of our Strider riders out there. All right, guys. Come on down to the starting hill, guys. We've got an MVP in the house. We've got a couple of MVPs in the house because they're brothers. Okay? Come on down here to the starting hill, everybody. All right, come on down. Make way, make way.
With my cheap trick t-shirt on, and I was walking out of a school bus, and our school district was striking, and I was on the cover of the newspaper.
Really? Mark, we got a couple of real important guys in the house tonight, and we got to get them up here. They're going to know who they are. I'm going to give it away, but I got some stuff I want to talk about with these guys. Okay, let's get them up here first. A couple of special dudes, you know. There's a lot of special dudes and gals out here in our BMX community, and we've been doing this here every weekend. What do you guys think of the track MVP that we've had going on every weekend? Yeah, you know what we've been doing. We've been picking out a rider that we've seen. All of our volunteers are out here watching you guys, okay? And we're watching to see what's going on at that finish line. We're looking to see what's going on here in the parking lot, back in the pits. We're looking for good attitudes, looking for all the awesome stuff you guys do. We want to take note of it. We want to reward you guys when we see you doing something special. So real quick, I need a couple of rock stars up here. Maybe I talk about them a little bit before we give away who they are. You know?
Does that mean you want some company because you're a rock star?
No. These guys are not washed up.
You know Garrett's a rock star? The color morale? Wow!
All right. I'm going to share some fun facts about these two guys real quick before we give it away who they are. All right, so both of these riders currently racing for one of the fastest, coolest teams out here, Fly Zone BMX. Okay. This first rider races in the 9 expert class. One of his biggest accomplishments is acquiring the state #1 plate in his respective class. Big deal. He's also been a top 30 Rockford BMX Track champion 3 times. All right? He loves competition, hanging out with his friends at the BMX track, and his time away from the track, he likes fishing, duck hunting, boating, and being at the lake or in the swimming pool. I do too. Good call on that one. Okay, and his teammate, he's been racing here in the 10 expert class. He acquired the state 5 plate in his respective class. He's also been a top 30 track champ at Rockford 2 times. He loves hanging out, jumping around the track with his friends, and his time away from the track, he enjoys fishing, duck hunting, boating, swimming, also loves mountain biking. And I want to make sure we always agree that BMX is better than mountain biking, because we don't want to lose you to that. So guys, this is something we've been doing out here every weekend. We've been picking a couple riders that we see doing really cool stuff off their bikes just as much as on. And these two guys, they came down to Troy in the Red Roof building a couple weeks ago with a big old handful of coins, and they bought up like 10 hats. And I think they bought up all those hats because they wanted to go give them away to a bunch of family members and friends. So unselfish and kind to these guys. They've also donated their helmets to our Beginners League program. They've donated more than a few things out here. And we just wanted to recognize the rock stars that they are. This week's MVPs. How about we make some noise, Rockford BMX, for them Wallace boys? And as always, they're going home with the signature Pro Model t-shirts, Wallace Racing style. You're welcome, dudes. Guys, high fives, and thank you guys so much for setting the example and being awesome for all of us out here, leading by example with being so cool off your bikes as much as on. Guys, can we hear it for the Wallace boys? Let's hear it for them. Good dudes. Mark, come with me. Hold on, guys. We want to get a picture. Should we get one with all of us in it? You guys want to get in it too? Sure. Come on in, dudes.
Woo! All right. Yay! Oh yeah, the fly zone. You got.
Oh, the Fly Zone logo. Priorities, Paul.
Woo!
Awesome. Guys, you're the absolute best. Thanks for supporting everybody out here. That was really cool of you to do that a couple weeks back.
Good job, guys.
And those helmets they donated were like brand new Fly Zone helmets. Super cool, guys. I can't tell you this enough. We are so lucky, so blessed to have this community out here. Guys, this Saturday, we've got some free memberships left. Free memberships. This Saturday. Show up at noon. You got to sign up ahead of time online. RockfordBMX.com, guys. Scholarship Day 2025. Brought to you for the first time by the Community Foundation of Northern Illinois and the In Youth We Trust program. So again, we've got some free memberships going on. USA BMX memberships for 1 year. So guys, couple of spots left for that. A small handful of spots left. Sign up online tonight. Grab them before they're gone. RockfordBMX.com. Also, Friday night, open track ride. This Friday night, 6 to 9, guys. All you got to do is bring a school supply, or it's $5. So that's Friday night, 6 to 9. Yeah, guys, sorry. I know I've been blowing up the speakers talking about this all night. First time we've ever done anything like this. We owe a huge thank you to Mrs. Alice Roby that's here on the bleachers tonight. She'll be here Saturday helping us getting set up here with the Community Foundation of Northern Illinois, getting some free memberships for riders that maybe don't have a chance to come out and be a part of this. So that's what it's for, guys. Spread the word. Only a small handful of spots left, so get signed up literally tonight. Get that signed up tonight, rockfordbmx.com. And also, Tom Beard, I know you're watching on the live feed. We're sending some love back home to Mr. Tom Beard. Your team was just up here and did something really sweet for you, so you'll see that later. And yeah, guys, that's about it. Main event time. Main event time. Track MVPs, we're watching. Every week we're watching. Looking for those high fives at the finish line. Yeah, buddy. We're watching. Mark sees all. He's watching for the good sportsmanship.
And I have my contacts in today so I can actually see.
Oh, if you guys thought about getting a little misbehaving out there, Mark's got the contacts in. He's watching. So be on the good behavior, guys. That goes the same when you leave the track. Nobody likes the bully. Nobody likes the bad guy. The good guy goes a lot further.
And trust me, doing burnouts in your vehicle, that it's just going to waste your tires. So don't do that.
Did you were a kid?
I had a little, it was a little mini truck, and yeah. There was no weight in the back end. Set tire.
All right, guys, about that time, main events. Main events, head on back to staging. We'll get started here as soon as we get the lights on. Hey, guys, we're going to need some trophy card volunteers down here. Fly Zone and Boosted, you guys had Parade Lap. So we need some trophy card volunteers. Iris, you waiting for these? Is that what you're waiting for? Is that you guys? Okay, that's fine. She can hang. You want to take those? Yeah, guys, we'll need a couple more trophy card volunteers. We will also need one volunteer down there to hand out some trophies. And also, the Wallace family, there was a couple extra transfers made if you guys need any more shirts for anybody.
I need someone to come down and do trophies.
And yeah, guys, we'll need one volunteer down there at registration to hand out some trophies. Per usual. Yeah, guys, if you're not back there already, main event time, head on back to staging. Still need a volunteer down there to hand out some trophies, guys. Anybody wants to volunteer about 15 minutes, hand out some trophies. Need somebody down there in registration.
How many trophy cards?
I know, usually Fly Zone's got the people down there waiting for trophy cards, but I guess Paul's getting a little old or something. Yeah, guys, we need a couple more volunteers to hand out some trophy cards down at the finish line. Can't get started with the mains without them, guys. Need a couple more volunteers.
And trophies.
All right. Main event time. We got the lights on. We're ready to go. Waiting, as always, for that thumbs up from Nellie B. Yeah. Thumbs up, Nellie B. Main event time has arrived. Moto 1. Locked and loaded up there. 910 local open. Here we go. All right, Moto 1, 910 local open, locked and loaded. Here we go. Yeah, gates down, and main event time has arrived. 9:10 local open out there right now. Porter, Teague, Chow, Donald, Hoover. Oh, Hoover's got company heading on into that first turn. 25, Levi Teague. Teague's got the whole shot. Man, this guy right here has been working real hard at it for a long time, and it's finally coming his way. Teague out front right now, leading the charge on that 3 straightaway. Heading on into that final turn. Teague trying to hold on to it. Hoover out there, Madtown representing, trying to reel him in. Here we go. Headed down that back straightaway. Teague, Hoover. Oh, yeah, Teague throws on the blinker, brings home the win. Hoover's going to get the 2 out there. 79 of Porter with a 3. Kachow in Bad Barbie. 13-14 local open. Moto number 2 out there. Hernandez, Stewart, Gray, Ramirez, Moore, Suter, Nalen, and Rivera. Bar to bar, head into that first turn. Flying Hawaiian. Ramirez, he's got the whole shot going on that 2 straightaway. Midwest Militia representing in the New Jerseys for tonight, guys. Check those out. Moore out there in the 2 spot. Suter in the mix. Heading down that 3 straightaway to the final turn right now. It's all the Flying Hawaiian on that brand new Carbon Chase. And it is moving quick. Coming back this way. He's going to get the win out there. Moore with a 2. State 6 with a 3. It's got to be LC Gray. Moto 3 out there. 9-10 Girls Cruiser. Oh, yeah. Henderson Moto. One-way colors out there. Coming down that first straightaway. Heading into Bermzilla. So far right now, Sunflower. Sunflower out there in the 2 bike. The 1 bike, the Star. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's their no bike work too is their lanes. Oh.
Coming back this way, looks like the 1 bike's going to get the win, 2 bikes going to get the 2, and 3 bikes going to get the 3. Steezy coming on through. Trophy cards. Steezy's going to get the win out there. Looks like Whidbey, Melton. Whidbey's going to get the 2. Melton with a 3. Trophy cards, how they cross the line, is how they'll finish up on a moto number 4. 5 out there, 9 Cruiser. Looks like Tarn James, the Hunter. He's got a pair of low points out there. The Hunter coming on that back straightaway. Looks like this one will seal the deal for the win. Trophy cards coming on back. Wallace coming on through. He's going to get the 2 out there. And Dex Ike, he'll get the 3. So trophy cards, James, Wallace, Ike, 1, 2, 3. How they finished up. That lap is how they'll finish up on the day. 12 Cruiser. Moto 6 out there. Looking at Henderson with a low point. Pair of aces out there. Williams got a couple 2s. And Wallace a couple 3s. And that's how it's going to go. Trophy cards. How they crossed the line is how they finished up. Looks like Williams got the 2 and Wallace got the 3. Moto 7 out there. Total points action here in 15 Cruiser. Seaman Tyndall. Tyndall's got a couple low points going on around that tower turn. We go. Oh, Bungie getting in the mix. So Henderson's got a pair of 2s out there. And Bungie has got a couple 3s as we bring it on home. The trophy cards, this one will finish up a little different than how they're going to cross the line. Overall wins going to the 6 of Tyndall. Overall 2 goes to Henderson on the 3. Overall 3, the 19 bike. Got him.
Sorry.
Yeah, Moto 8 out there on the track right now. This is 1720 Cruiser. 1 bike, Melanster. Got a couple low points out there. This will seal the deal in the win for Henderson. Henderson's going to get the win. Andrews will get a 2, and Barnes will get a 3 out there at Moto number 8. 9 on the track, 5660 Cruiser. Melton, Wright, Pulaski, 1, 2, 3. That's how they've gone. First go-round, second go-round. Yeah, buddy, coming on that 3 straightaway. Heading into the final turn, Melton. Got the low points going on here. He's going to get the win. Melton coming back this way. Wright's going to get a 2. Pulaski a 3. Trophy cards, how they cross the line. That's how they'll finish up. Oh, yeah, 500 novice out there right now. Main moto number 10. Looking at Newton, Mack, Nelson, Hayward, St. Vincent, Vines, Whitlow, and Leo Embry. Here we go. Headed down that 2 straightaway. Let's see who's got the whole shot going on. Oh, yeah, 547 out there. 556 in the 2 spot. Here we go with Nitro, Newton, and Jam Bam Nelson. All bunched up in the top 2. Here we go, bar to bar as we head into that 3rd turn. Setting it up for the back straightaway. And 500 novice, 8 wide. Oh, yeah, single file style. They go down that back straightaway. Let's see who's got the hustle on that back straight. Pulaski style. Here we go. Across the line to the stripe. New Rider's going to take the win. 547, 556, 552. Oh, and the 198 coming on through. Hayward with a 4. Nitro, Newton taking the win. Nelson with a 2. Embry with a 3. And Emerson Hayward with the hustle in the 4. Nice job out there. 6 novice on the track right now. Moto 11, Smith, Foster, Campton, Tingham. Oh, yeah, it's got to be the 531 out there. Cash, Tingham, Cash Money. Getting it done out there. Coming on that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Foster in the 2. Foster looking at that podium in the 2 spot. I think that's Bryson Smith out there. Oh, anybody's race for 2 and 3. Oh, Foster drops back to the 3. He's going to try to get him back on that back straightaway. Right now it's all Cash Tingham. 131 by coming back this way. Yeah, Cash Tingham. 531 bike. He's going to get the win. Looks like the 626 going to get the 2. Bryson Smith, Foster's going to get the podium 3, and Campton will take a 4 out there on Moto 11. Main Moto 12, 8 novice, Scoot, Newton, Salinger, Campton. Yeah, headed down that back straightaway, all bunched up. Not a total points race here, folks. All 3 riders qualified to get here. Bar to bar, here we go, across the line, another drag race, fly zone style. The 215 is going to get the win out there. Scoot and Newton taking the win. Duncan Campton going to get a 2 out there. And the 551 is Salinger with a 3 out of 8 novice. Nice race. 9 novice out there, 13. Another non-total points race. All 3 riders earned their spot. Roby, Rodriguez, Fahey. Yeah, headed down that back straightaway. Oh, yeah. Racking up another win. Oh, yeah, I got one more from what I'm hearing. Fahey. Another big win, the 143. Rodriguez with a 2, and Bam Bam Roby with a 3. Getting wild out there at the finish line. Yeah. Bam Bam with a signature wave. It's got to be 11 novice out there right now. 14, Allison Hood, Sweet Pea Mac. Another drag race going on in that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, Broke Folk Colors trying to take away the win here across the line. Oh, to the stripe. Caden Hood, 249, got the win. 249 got the win. The 43 got the 2. And the 627 with a 3. Nice race out there. An 11 novice. Wow. Down riders back up. Where you guys at? 13 novice. Yeah, that's Hunter Swain out there. He was looking fast tonight, too. Spate Kadia Swain out there in this one. This is Moto 15, 13 novice. Coming on that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, big win going on here for the 199. Trenton Kadia. Kadia coming on through, looking like Bentley Spate out there. 549 is going to get the 2. Hunter Swain will take a 3 out of Moto 15. Main Moto 16, Phelps, Russell, Roby. Oh, yeah, that's got to be Russell in the top spot. Phelps out there in the 2. Roby sitting podium 3. Oh, no, Russell's down. Oh, Russell took it down. And is back. Wow, back up already. Guys, where are you guys at for Russell? Wow, hard slam, and he's back up and moving. Coming back this way, Roby's going to try to take it away here at the line, but the big win's going to the 542. That's Phelps out there. Phelps, Roby, Russell, 1, 2, 3. Russell might have some bike maintenance that needs to be done there. All right, he's going to walk it off. Tough break. I'm glad to see he's all right. 26-35 novice, 17. Coming back in a hurry. Oh, yeah. Across the line we go. Big win going to the 828 bike. 255 with a 2.735. Saucy Brossy Senior. Man, John is fast. Yeah, 41-45 novice out there. Moto 18, looking at Rodriguez, Simmons, Barnes. Looks like Candyman Barnes has got the low points out there. Yeah, Candyman. Couple of aces. This one should seal the deal on the win. Looks like Brandon Simmons out there should have a 2 locked up, and Steven Rodriguez should have a 3. As we bring it on back this way, down that back straightaway. Candyman Barnes coming on through. Oh, he's got company coming, Simmons. But Barnes going to get the win there. Simmons going to get the 2, and the 376 Rodriguez will take a 3 out there in Moto 18. Who's trying to tell me something down there? What's up, Hurricane Josie? She's like, make somebody buy me track nachos. Hell yeah, this is Moto 19 coming back this way. 6 inner. Guys, it doesn't get much better than this. Taking home the win on his birthday. The dude, Connor Mack. Happy birthday, buddy. Lightning Lily with a 2. Ike with a 3. Guys, write the date on the bottom of that trophy. He's going to want to remember that one forever. Got the win on his birthday. Nice job. 7 inner out there, 20. Lance Wynn, Ike, Vincent, St. Vincent, Bross, and Henderson. Oh, bar to bar, coming back this way. The 3 bike. 3 bike's going to get the win. Yeah, Henderson got the win. That's the Nag 18, got the 2 out there. Nag 18 got the 2. And Racing Grayson with a 3. Nice race out there. 9 inner, 21. Simmons, Moore, Hernandez. Bad Barbie in this one. Yeah, around that tower turn we go. Headed down the 3 straightaway. That's got to be... I think that's Adrian Hernandez out there leading the charge. Coming down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Bad Barbie in the 2 spot. It's got to be Meow Meow out there sitting 3. Heading down that back straightaway. Well, yeah, across the line we go and to the stripe. Yeah. Big win going to the 116. Hernandez, Bad Barbie with a 2. Meow Meow with a 3. And the 150 bike, Chucky Moore. Going to round out Main Moto 21. Main Moto 22 out there. 10 inner. The Z-Man going for the winning streak out here. 217 bike. He's got a couple low points. This one should seal the deal. And this guy is another one of those Beginners League phenoms. Guys, Beginners League, we got another one of those coming up too next month. Details to follow. Confirmed today. Ooh, Kachow got the lap. Trophy cards, the 217 got the win. 118 got the 2. The 197 got the 3. So, yeah, guys, there's a Beginners League. Confirmed dates today. It's going to be next month. So that info is being put together right now. But for those asking, another Beginners League coming. Same format, Tuesday, Thursdays. 13 inner, 23. Nelson's going to get the big win out there. 22 bike. 22 got the 2, Geiger. 34, Swain got the 3. So trophy cards, how they crossed, how they finished up. 41, 22, 34. 26, 35 inner out there, 24. Foster got a couple low points out there. Vines and Harold. Squirrely Willie and Tootin' Harold. Oh, yeah, coming back this way, Squirrely Willie. You guys going to really make us do all this math? Come on now. Come on now. So Foster's still getting the win. Squirrely Willie gets the 2. And Tootin' Harold, Rootin' Harold. He's going to get the 3 out there. Hey, you know what would be a legit great name for Pat? Vapor Trail. Yeah. 41-45 inner coming back in a hurry. Melton's going to get the win. Looking like win out there with a 2. Scholes. Hey, Mike, Steph, can you guys start calling Pat Vapor Trail? It's such a good nickname for him. Vapor Trail Harold. Pat, you got a permanent nickname for a couple weeks. Permanent for a couple weeks. 56 and over inner out there, 26. Pulaski, Wright, Melton. Oh, yeah, coming on that back straight away. Pulaski, he's got a couple low points here. Pulaski's going to get him at the line. Wright's going to get the lap. But, guys, Pulaski gets the win. 73 bike gets the win. 100 bike of Wright got the 2. And the 16 of Melton, the 3 out there. 15, 16, Girls Expert, 27. Meekum, Parham, Pearson, Manahano. Oh, Monahano sneaking up to their top spot, coming on the back straightaway. Monahano, Meekum going to try to get her back. Oh, Monahano! Oh, man! Riding the white line, Monahano gets the win. Meekum with a 2. Parham with a 3. And Steezy says, I don't want no part of that. She's going to take the 4. Oh, man. Yeah, moving on. Expertville, 9 Expert on the track right now. 28 looking at Teague James Porter. Not a total points race. All 3 riders qualified to get here. Yeah, the Hunter out there doing a little shopping on the top spot. 25 at Teague out front right now. Coming on that back straightaway. Teague going to try to hold on to the win. This guy's been working so hard, and it's paying off. Teague's going to get the win out there. James with a 2. 79 a Porter with a 3. Out of Main Moto 28. Main Moto 29, 11 Expert Williams. Dawson, Hoover, Manuel. Yeah, got a good battle going on up front. Another go around here that's going to drag race to the stripe. Here we go. Coming on that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, let's see what's going on here with Hoover and Manuel. Across the line we go into the stripe. Hoover taking that win back home to Madtown. Manuel with a 2. Viper with a 3. Man, good racing going on in the main events here. 13 Expert, Moto 30, Nayland, Stewart, Hernandez, and Gray. Oh, somebody popped the clutch there in that first straightaway. It's got to be LC Gray out front. 44 bike and Nayland on the 2 spots. Rocket Ray out there with a 3. Around that 2 turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. Oh, yeah, buddy. Guys, this Sunday, I know a lot of people have been asking at the races this Sunday. We're finally going to have Rockford BMX stickers available. A whole wall of them, different stickers available, $3 each, and all the money goes to the track. So, see Troy this Sunday, guys. Going to have a whole bunch of stickers on display for sale, $3 each. Oh, yeah, moving on, Moto 31 out there, 14 Expert, Rivera, Suter, Ramirez, Bungie, Beard. All bunched up in this one. Oh, who came out on top? Is that Beard out there? Coming on that back straightaway. 6 bike of Beard coming on through, saying this one's for you, Tom. Beard coming on through. Ramirez with a 2, Bungie with a 3, Suter, and Sharkbait. 32 out there, 15 Expert, Tyndall, Moore, Henderson. Tyndall, Henderson, all tied up, 3 points each. Check out Cobby Henderson. One-way colors, he's gone. Henderson coming on that 3 straightaway. Headed towards that final turn. That's got to be C-Man. Tyndall out there, Hill BMX Racing Team colors. Yeah, we got Hill representing out here tonight. We got Madtown representing. As always, guys, thanks everybody for traveling in from out of town. We appreciate y'all. Henderson going to get the win. C-Man with a 2, Moore with a 3 trophy cards. Oh, yeah, team sheets rolling in. Caggle's got a good one right out of the gate. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Fly Zone's got a good one. Yeah, buddy. 17-20 out there. Henderson, Arrington, Goldsmith, Swinbank. Coming down that back straightaway. Across the line to the stripe. Henderson's going to get the win. Swinbank with a 2. Arrington with a 3. And Goldsmith coming on through. And that is going to do it, guys. Teams. Oh, yeah. Team sheets. Bring them on up. How's Midwest looking? Ooh! Midwest Militia. Those jerseys added a few horsepower, apparently. Okay, they're still coming up. All right, everybody's looking pretty good tonight. Midwest, Kegels, Fly Zone, Twisted, Boosted.
This one goes to Linda. The master goes to Brent.
Yeah, guys, so we'll see you Friday night. Open ride at the track, 6 to 9 under the lights. It's free if you bring a school supply, guys. All the school supplies are going to Rock House Kids. This is to help Raymond Stewart, our very own Rocket Ray. That's to help him earn his National Honor Society credentials. So pretty cool stuff. Friday night, 6 to 9, guys. It's $5 or bring a school supply. That's all you need to bring. No USA BMX membership required. And if you got a buddy, you want to get him out here racing at the Rock, free membership, guys. Get home and have him sign up online, rockfordbmx.com. Click on the Scholarship Day link, guys. All right, teams, listen up. 4th place, 29 points, Twisted Racing. 3rd place, 30 points, Fly Zone. Second place, we had a two-way tie for Keggles Bike Shop and Boosted. And on top, 32 points, rocking the New Jersey's Midwest Militia. Yeah, guys, Friday night, 6 o'clock. See you then.